This is what happens when you try and show off. I'm on my own, there is nobody else around, it's Sunday afternoon, just me and this bastard elevator door that won't open. This modest piece of paper marks the official end of the Centennial Square construction journey. It's called a certificate of occupancy, or as it also reads, a certificate of completion issued by the City of Delray Beach. It's their final thumbs up after inspecting every inch of the project up and down the yin yang. With this document, the city declares the building safe, fully up to code and legally ready for residents. We broke ground with demolition on February the 11th, 2022. Then after a short pause, construction officially began on September the 11th, 2023. And 612 days later, we're done. We bought the land back on March the 16th, 2021. So 4 years, 1 month and 20 days later, this odyssey comes to a close. It's been a mostly enjoyable ride, yes, a little stressful at times, but I've had the pleasure of working with some truly wonderful people and made some new friends along the way. So the video you're about to watch is a reflection of the many moments that brought us here to May the 29th, 2025. And while you're likely watching this video sometime after this date, I hope this and all the earlier videos we made that are available to watch on this channel give you a real sense of what it takes to bring a project like this to life. The whole journey from start to finish is right here on our CITV channel. You'll see the trials, the tribulations, the arguments and makeups, the screw-ups, the laughs, the wins, and most importantly, the raw effort and skill that made this project possible. Now, while I'm taking a short break from video production, don't get too comfortable because yes, we're already under contract on a bigger site for an even larger development. And yes, I'll be back soon to take you along for that next wild ride. Oh, and I nearly forgot. So you know exactly when we're back, make sure you subscribe and hit that reminder bell below. That way, when I reappear from the shadows, you'll be the first to hear about it. So for now, sit back and enjoy the final chapter in the videographical story of Centennial Square. Okay, Alan, it's finished.
It's done. Finally done.
Happy?
I'm happy.
You will be when you get paid.
It's fine. I trust you.
Don't. So, yeah, this has been a 4-year odyssey. That's, I think, just over 4 years. I remember...
Not 4 years building it.
No, I understand.
Okay.
In the spirit of honesty, it was only about 14 months build.
Yeah, around.
Yeah. So, anyways. So, and I remember standing over there, which we're going to go to in a second. And I remember that I nearly passed out. And I don't know who the guy was doing who was the structure in the original guy that built the shell.
Ooh, it was Blackfin. I forget the guy's.
Yeah. Anyway, so he put a thing around my neck, sat me down, and gave me a gallon of his water. Anyway, let's go and have a.
That guy was a real pain in the butt.
you're saying that basically the most difficult job for you was was doing the cavities and lining them up with the MEPs. So I tell you what, my most difficult part of this job was the property line. And if you watch the videos with the neighbour, that was a very, very difficult time indeed. Well, I'll give you a flashback of what happened.
Fine. Whatever you want, policy or policy.
It's on my land. I've got to get rid of it.
No.
It is on my land. It is. That was quite a traumatic time.
Well, you were trying to push them off on us a little bit.
Well, it wasn't that. I mean, the fact of the matter is that I actually got berated at 10 to 8 in the morning. 10 to 8. That ain't fair, is it? That's on anyone's level. What about the landscape? I think it turned out really well. I mean, to be honest with you, it's some parts of it are really lush and I really like it, and then other parts are a little bit bare. But then what I'm thinking about is got to have time to mature. And the other thing also is that people have got their own vision of what they want to put in the bed. So it's no us putting a whole load of daffodils and rose bushes in there. And if someone hates daffodils and rose bushes, is it? So, you know.
It's the same as the closets. It's
Yeah.
You let the buyer do it.
But I mean, this for me, this just turned out exceptional. And I'm just, you know, the swimming pool as well. And this unit here, this particular unit we're standing on, which is actually sold. And in sort of 15 days from when this video is being shot, it's sold, which is all joyous news to our investors. So anyway, all right, so let's just take a walk inside now, have a little walk around. So this turned out lovely. I mean, when you consider, I'm glad that we changed the lights up as well in here, and it just is, I don't know, you know, I always judge the buildings that I develop by, would I want to live here myself? And the answer is yes. I would love to live. I would love to live here. And the only thing for me, it hasn't got an ocean outside the front door, but that's just my personal preference.
You have a waterfall.
We have a waterfall out there, I mean, which is just absolutely glorious. But the good thing about this also is that, as the buyers are going to find out, gas hob. And I'm not going to play with it because I'm not very dexterous with these things, and we'll end up having a viral video.
You don't cook?
The thing, cook, that's something you heat bits of dead meat, no? Right? And okay, anyway. Actually, I do cook. I'm actually doing myself a disservice. But the gas, I think that was another great move that we made, because we picked up the gas line out in the alley here.
Was this originally an electric building? Were we going to do electric?
I think it was an electric building, yeah.
And then added it.
Yeah. But the gas, I think we picked up the gas line in the alley. That's where we...
It's the gas. You probably have gas on this side.
Do you know where we picked it up from, Mr. Cameraman? No, we changed cameraman, by the way.
Yeah.
The other one was prettier, but she was fading in the heat, so we couldn't do it. But now we moved it. Actually, I think we've lost her somewhere. I hope she hasn't passed out and she's on the street somewhere. Anyway, we'll go and collect her later. So... I watched these stairs being fabricated. In fact, my lungs are probably full of wood from this. But it's hard to believe that each one of these, and it was made by hand. I forget the guy's name. What's his name? He was a lovely, lovely man.
Alex, what's his name? Leo.
And yeah, he did some really funky stuff in other people's places. But this, I mean, look at this. This is white maple. And do you know the only thing that I never ever got was I never ever got them powder coating. Two things that really pissed me off. I never got them powder coating the stringers, which is all those up here. It's these things that hold the thing here. And I never got to drive a Bobcat. The two things on my bucket list, I want to drive a Bobcat.
We're going to have to hire someone. We'll get you on a Bobcat.
Yeah, well, the next job that we do, which is coming very soon, by the way, is it? Yeah, so anyway. So the other thing also, not that I'm pissed off about, but the other thing that I really love is the flooring here. This is, I think we were going to go first of all for actual, we were talking originally of doing porcelain tile, okay? Then we looked at wood. then someone introduced us to this. It's a vinyl flooring, really, isn't it?
It's called luxury.
I've got to take my
Vinyl
glasses
tile.
off because I actually was hiding from the paparazzi outside, so I didn't want them to know. The major star developer was outside. But and this has just turned out fantastic. And I just love. I mean, it's great flooring. And by the way, actually, we're walking into the master bedroom here, which is, again, I mean. And one of the designers actually put it so eloquently about this Miele coffee machine is that you can actually, when you wake up in the morning, you stretch, you put yourself a coffee, and you go inside to your office, do whatever you do in the office, right? Come back out, voila, you have a coffee ready.
And now you can go to work.
That's it. It's fabulous. So, and joking aside, this has turned out really, really well. I was happy with the flooring. I've got to say, I'm not just saying this because you're standing here. The level of work that you've done, Tester Construction, I really mean this. Outstanding, 10 out of 10. But, just even all the attention to detail, you guys have been walking around, and this afternoon, what most people don't know, well, they will know now, is that we're going to do a final walkthrough. And I'm going to make Alan here paint.
You're going to make me pay.
You're going to make me paint the whole house again. No, I'm not. But luckily Matthew's away.
Yeah.
Because Matthew would find a spot on
and Curtis.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Danielle might be.
Well, that's why I'm going to leave Danielle.
She might be more difficult.
I've actually seen a few things this morning when I was walking around, but it's nothing. Look, this was a big job. There was thousands and thousands of moving parts here. Right. I mean, forget the fact of the actual construction where you were swinging, 15-ton slabs of cement or concrete. That's that old joke, concrete or cement. The ballet of that was like really cool, and that was complex as well, but not as complex as when you come inside. For me, that's where the finishes is really where it's at.
Are tough.
Yeah. So you just did a superb job. I mean, it's and also the design team, they did really well as I've got to thank Curtis and his team down at Lewis Anthony. Did a superb job. I mean, and also you've got to remember it's not that easy. You put in things, you're looking at a plan, and then you're working out the design element from a plan. And then you transfer it into the real world, it can go horribly wrong.
And it changes.
This, by the way, is the end unit we're now filming, which is on 201 Southeast 4th Avenue.
Yes.
Alzheimer's is being kept at bay by lots of medication. So let's go upstairs and take a look at this space, because I really like this space. Alex, our superintendent, is hiding down there. He's camera shy. He doesn't want to get the treatment I do with the paparazzi. So
now you're on camera.
Yeah,
we got you.
Yeah. So
you could show your wife, your celebrity.
Yeah, absolutely. And this, to me, this is a really cool area as well. I mean, this is the club room. You could put a pool table in here. When we were designing this, I mean, I love the floating stairs. That was really, really cool. Cool element. But when you get up here and you've got the club room and then you've got the roof deck, which we're going to take you on right now. And if you're out of breath, you can always take the elevator. And I've shown you the elevator before, because before you got here, I took a couple of rides. This is party all over it, isn't it? Really, this is what it is. This is party time.
Get a bar, bartenders.
Yeah, and I've got to tell you something. If the cameraman can come over here a second, it's actually Zach. You've all met him before. But if you point the camera over there, on a Friday night you come home and you're really in the mood for a drink, you can't be bothered to make one yourself. Guess what? That's an open top bar, roof bar. And Gina and I went there the other day, and it was fantastic. If it had been open. It was closed. Yeah, so my dream was popped. We went downstairs with all the other hooligans, and it was. But this is a great space, and also now that I can't say if anyone from the city is watching, well, maybe they are now that I berated them in the last video. So is that we could actually put a stairway up to that roof deck, because that is actual usable space up there.
We have a project where they're doing putting green up on their roof.
Really?
Similar to this.
Yeah. I mean, it's as hot as hell today. I mean, this is a mild spring-ish day, isn't it? Okay. And also, if everybody remembers the episode where we flew the handlers and the AC units up onto the roof. The handlers here, it's actually on this unit. There's only 2 handlers, I think. One on in England we call it the ground floor because that's the ground.
Okay.
In America you call it the first.
The second floor is the ground?
No. The ground, as you walk in the front door.
The ground floor.
Lesson for everyone that ruined our language, right? As you walk in to anywhere in the world, that is a ground floor because it's the ground floor.
I agree with you.
Then you walk up the stairs, and that's the first floor. So why in the hell?
Hold on.
Why in the hell would
the second floor is the first floor?
Yes. What's he laughing about? Same language, different culture. I don't know. But what I'm saying to you is that when you walk in to the first floor, there is actually listen. You know, when in Rome, when you walk into the first floor, there's a handle on the first floor.
Correct.
But there is not one on the second floor. There's only one on the third floor, and that's because they were cleverly engineered to work and sync together and produce enough cold air to keep everyone happy. And it is really cool in here. It could be because you're here. I don't know. Okay, so we've just moved into the middle unit, and Alex is still standing in the background because he's scared to be. I don't know. I think there he is. I think he'd done something heinous in his past life, and he's just worried that he's going to be spotted. And sitting here, sharing my DNA, is Danielle, who's my daughter. She's part of the sales team, and Gina, who is my boss, who heads up Centennial Investments. So there you go. This turned out really good. This is the grand. Well, actually, this is called the Great Room, isn't it? On the plans, it's called the Great Room.
Maybe in the USA. What are they called?
No. It is no. In England we call it the dining room, but you call it the dining room too. So
yeah.
It's a living.
See, I don't know if it's a living room, a family room, a great room. It's whatever you want it to be.
It's a brilliant. But as you can see, there's tons of space here, and we put the lights in. And I don't think actually the lights are going to stay. When the buyer comes in, they choose their own lights. That's usually what's happened. The good thing about this design, and what I will say to Shane Ames, is that there is not a dark room in any one of these buildings. Not a dark room anywhere. And I think that's fabulous, and that's a big selling point. I'm not going to go out and show you the swimming pool because everyone knows what a swimming pool is here anyway. And let me show you the garage, everyone, because this was. Here we go. This was a tremendous job. And you know what? It took me about 15 minutes to figure out how to open this garage. And no, I want to show you. Oh, it's the magic finger. Oh. Voila. Ouvrez la porte. Bon. And I came here actually the other week. I was really tempted to put my car in here just because I could. And then I thought, if I put a tyre print on here, I am going to be beside myself. So I didn't do it. But this turned out really good as well. And I showed a video last week of all the guys that were that did this, and they did a tremendous job. And I think you actually threw this in, didn't you, FOC?
I did.
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed.
It was supposed to be sealed concrete.
Actually, I think you may be wrong.
Wrong?
I think
wrong?
I think you may be. I looked
know.
at the contract. I think you may have
I
called
don't
for
think
it.
so.
But anyway, I'm actually eternally grateful because he is like Father Christmas in summer. So it's good. Very good. Thank you. We do appreciate it, and
it's a better look.
It is a better look. It is a much better look. And also upstairs, which we're going to see in a minute, is those white, painting that white, the balconies.
Yeah, it helped.
Different gravy. Okay. And these are all the controls. And just out of interest, if you ever end up in an elevator and it's stuck, ask your friend to flick this backwards and forwards. That'll get you out of trouble. Ish. Maybe.
That's why I don't ride the elevators.
All right. So we're going to walk into the middle. This is the middle unit. This is 408 Southeast 2nd Street. And here, I think this is a great. I think this was so kind of me to put in. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And this
Texture of these cabinets are cool too.
Yeah, this is $1,500 here because they didn't do this originally. But they were very kind. They came back with masks and a black and white striped T-shirt and a bag of swag, with a gun in their hand, and they charged me $1,500. But
wasn't me.
No, it wasn't actually. It wasn't him. It was the. But actually, as it so happens, it was Hans Crew, who I've got to shout out to as well. I joke with everybody, so they never take me seriously, but it was a very good job they did. Very good job. And as you can see, this is the master bedroom here and this is the tub. And for a promo, we're going to get Alan here to strip off naked, and we're going to put ice and champagne in here and use it as a promo for the MLS.
Right. We're going to up the rating.
Yeah, we're going to. Yeah. It actually, probably people watching this video are really thinking I'm strange, and they would be right. Yeah. But, if you take yourself too seriously, then life is boring. And I've got to tell you, you're going to be the first to know we're doing another development down the road with Testa. So it won't be goodbye. It'll just be a sort of a teary bon voyage, un moment.
I'm still going to get the elevator calls.
Yeah, I don't think. See, I've got to keep on giving him jobs so that I can keep on calling him back. So, yeah. So, that is it, basically. It's been a fabulous experience. I've only shown you a soupçon of the finished job. And I'll show you some other stills that we've got. We've got some professional photography that's just been undertaken by some. Actually, I didn't pay for it, so I don't care. They're beautiful, and I know they were very expensive because my sales team had told me like about 5 times. But it's this place at night, and I'm going to show you some night shots in this video. Stunning. So, Alan, you got anything that you want to say to the mass?
I want to say thank you to you. You're one of the best developers, if not the best developer we've worked for. It's a pleasure working with you and your team. And, we really appreciate everything you've done for us and given us this opportunity.
Will you say the same when the check doesn't come next week?
Listen, you know what? The entire time I said, I know you're good for it. So, when you have that level of confidence and trust, in each other, you don't have to worry about those things. So thank you.
All right, lovely. So, guys, I'm going to show you the rest of this around here afterwards, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of this video. So, get your Kleenex out and ready to start crying into your whiskey at night. And it's been an interesting journey. It's been mostly enjoyable, but anyway, I'll wrap up my final thoughts.
Do it again.
We will do it again.
Do it again.
We'll do it again. Well, I hope you're enjoying this final chapter in the epic journey of building these 3 townhomes. If you like what you see, go ahead, subscribe and hit the reminder bell below, and also press the like button. That gets us more viewers as well. That way, when we fire up the next project, you'll be the first to know, and we can do it all over again from the very beginning. The dreaded Sprab Committee,
Yes.
complete with Dickhead.
Benjamin Balfour,
No. That's
Annette
Dickhead.
Gray,
Yes.
Carl Perez,
Yes.
Linda Trudeau. Yes. Dana Adler.
Yes. Great. Mr. Ames, congratulations. You've been approved.
Okay, so we got our approval, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tomorrow we start work.
That was a good party. Bloody hot though. So the first thing that needed to be done was to clear the land. Concrete footings being poured. Stem walls built by our wonderful stone masons. You can see Shane Ames' plans coming to life here. The site is backfilled as we prep for plumbing and electrical beneath the subfloor. The hollow stem walls are filled with concrete. Underground rough utility pipes are laid that will sit below the slab. The form boards that will hold the concrete slab pour are in place. The concrete slab is poured and the workers go to work making it smooth. Skilled masons, true artisans of their craft, begin the meticulous process of building the townhomes from the ground up, one block at a time. All the blocks are built to the top of the first floor. Rebar and form boards have been added to the structure as we prepare for the concrete pour of the walls. Concrete is poured into all the hollow cavities of the wall structure. The hollow core concrete slabs, essentially the first floor ceiling and the second story floor, are flown in and put in place on top of the tie beams and concrete wall. These are the tie beams that hold the hollow core slabs in place. A concrete topper 3 inches thick is poured on top of the second floor hollow core. Tie beams flown in. Concrete blocks were laid on the hollow core up to ceiling height. Rebar and form boards were added. Cavities filled with poured concrete. Tie beam spans added strength and stability. The hollow core for the third floor arrives and is flown into place by crane. As before, concrete is poured over the hollow core and the third floor is nearing completion. The stone masons go to work and the whole process repeats until the roof hollow core is added and the shell of the building is complete. Drywall metal studs installed, windows as well. More drywall studs, skylights fitted. More windows, temporary stairs, framing taking shape, scaffolding in place for stucco, soundproof insulation being sprayed. Most of the framing completed. Electric cable threaded through the studs. Swimming pools being formed. They will be beautiful. AC ducting being installed. Floating stair stringers in place. Rest of the swimming pools being formed and the concrete being sculpted for the waterfall feature. Poolside groundwork, electrical wiring looms, floating stairwell before being made beautiful. The pink fluffy stuff. Wall insulation to you, madam, as is the paper-like material. Temporary handrails. Yeah, the drywall has arrived. Let's get tacking. To keep the drywall joints seamless, we use drywall taped together with a gypsum-based material referred to as mudding. Drywall seals completed, first coat of paint applied. Stucco and first coat of external paint applied to the outside of the building. Shower floors prepared for tiling. Exterior electrical panels installed. Wall sockets and light switches wired and fitted. Ceiling circular cut and high hats fitted. Switches for exterior lights wired. Elevator shafts drywalled and partially mudded. Building backflows plumbed. The buildings have had their second coat of paint. The balcony railings have arrived and are getting fitted. Kitchen cabinetry has arrived from Italy and is being assembled. Solid core Spanish style doors delivered and stored in 201's garage. Rainwater drainage pit dug and perforated pipes laid. Floor mortar mixed. Poured. Spread. And a day later dried. Now the luxury vinyl planks are placed on and secured to the newly laid self-leveling floor. The floating stair stringers have been powder coated black. Bathroom floor tiles installation. Shower wall tile installed by laser and now finished. Roof deck tiling preparation. Now the non-slip roof deck tiles are being laid. And here they are prior to grouting. The AC units have been delivered and are flown to the roof for unpacking. And installation. While the AC handlers are connected inside the townhomes, most of the townhomes' balconies have been installed and are covered before the building gets a final coat of paint. Kitchen cabinetry fitted and the bathroom sinks fixed in place. Now it's time to hang the Spanish hardcore doors. The last of the drainage trenches dug, the pipes and drains enduringly connected before they get buried underground for decades. The grading of the site begins, preparing for the pavers to be laid. With the interior now painted, it's time for filling and touch-ups. And the exterior of the building gets the final coat of paint. Meanwhile, the electricians are wiring and fixing the exterior lights to the walls. Plumbers are connecting the utility pipes to the townhomes. The last of the backflow preventers have been plumbed. Yay! The first toilet fitted. And all the shower wall and floor tiles are installed. The patio sliding doors are in place. Handles and locks put on. Window trims are fixed. Here is the maple wood for the stair treads waiting to be manufactured on site. A test tread has been made and fitted for inspection by our project manager. Continual surveys are undertaken, this time checking grading levels. Swimming pool plumbing is almost complete and the pipes are ready to be connected. The start of February 25 sees all the AC vents screwed in place and the kitchen appliances installed, along with the custom appliance panels imported from Italy. And don't forget the wine cooler, all the washer dryers, clubroom cabinetry assembled, cutting out for the under-counter outlets. Kitchen and bathroom countertops are now being installed. And the piece de resistance, the beautiful quartz kitchen backsplash, wow! All kitchen and bathroom countertops installed. We are now in the home stretch. And here, the elevator rails are bolted to the walls and the shaft. The motor is mounted and the counterweights are put in place. The elevator computer brain has been programmed, the cab assembled and is ready to ride. Garage lights mounted. and LCD under cabinet lights fitted. And the last of the interior paint touch-ups are underway. Head of happiness, yeah. Joke, the plumber connects all the bathroom fittings. And the beautification of the building exterior is complemented by the metal louvre panels that give privacy to those riding the elevator, especially at night. Cleaning the paint residue from around the windows. All utilities connected to the townhomes. Glass shower panels together with the doors are expertly installed. Wow, they really look great. So do the shower fixtures. The truck arrived with sprinkler pipes as the trenches are being dug. Flags denote where the sprinkler heads will go. The skilled carpenters manufacture the stair treads. Leo, the master craftsman, fits the treads to the stair stringers. Stair mouldings fixed, looks smart. While outside, surveyors mark the road for the sidewalks. Meanwhile, pool mosaic tiles skillfully applied. And the copings for the edge of the pool are laid on top of freshly laid mortar.
No, never. Who say the paper doesn't materialize?
And this is why I get paid the big bucks. And after a frank discussion, the trees are cut, the brush is removed, and the shrubs are cleared. And the surveyors check the paver markers. Markers confirmed, the pavers get laid. Holes dug for fence posts, voila, fence installed. Southeast 2nd Street destroyed. Because there is a sidewalk on the way. The workers prepare form boards for the concrete. The concrete is poured and the sidewalk curb is formed in place. Inside, all the kitchens have been finished. We are marching on now, as the rear balconies are delivered and fixed in place. Garage doors are installed and they are working beautifully. Glide like a hot knife through butter, I tell you. Meanwhile, palm trees are being moved around like chess pieces. And each townhome sprinkler system is being completed. The essential third floor deck to roof ladders are delivered and installed, so we can gain access to the AC units. Black powder coated and looking beautiful. The floating stairs were completed by the addition of the stair railings. Magnificent. Common area and kitchen lighting has been installed. Gas-powered water heater in situ, water pump for the waterfall feature installed, and electrics all done. Concrete for the sidewalks poured, raked and smoothed out. Look at those puppies once they are dried out. Checkmate! Trees delivered and planted, turf laid. Shrubs and assorted greenery similarly. Interior and perimeter landscaping completed. Looks great. Sprinkler system working exactly as it says on the tin. The last of the driveway pavers are installed. The road we were forced to lay by the city is complete. Did the word bastards accidentally slip out of my mouth? The swimming pool is plastered, acid washed, filled with water, filtered and finished. The garage floor is epoxied, thanks Tester. That was FOC apparently. Looks great, by the way. Don't these guys have a home to go to? If the swimming pool is in the wrong place, we are definitely in the shit. The final touch to our townhome's central feature is the staining of these beautiful white maple stairs. Matthew hated the bathroom light fixtures, so they were changed. All the townhome's great rooms had their dining room light fixtures installed, along with all the other interior lighting, including the kitchens and foyers. OMG, the elevator cabs are beautiful. I just had to take one last ride before the townhomes are sold. I know I need help, but I just don't care. Golf cart garage doors are nearly finished, but all the main garages are, and the epoxy floor is stunning. Interior and perimeter fences complete. We went from this to this. And this to this. And just like that, we've reached the end of the road. The journey's complete. From raw land to refined beauty, exterior and interior polished, landscaping wrapped, pools in the ground and shimmering. It's done. Now comes the part where we step back and take it all in. What started as a vision 4 years ago, 3 luxury townhomes dreamed up on paper, has become something real, tangible. That transformation took hundreds of hands, architects, engineers, designers, contractors, and every craftsperson who left their mark. You helped turn that dream into reality. To those who supported us financially, thank you. Truly. And to those who simply offered a kind word or encouragement along the way, you probably didn't realize just how much that meant, but it meant the world. We're proud, we're grateful, and above all, we're thankful you came on this journey with us. So, somewhat sadly, but also with a bit of joy, that's it. This was the project. And for me personally, the ending always feels a little anticlimactic. You won't catch me fist pumping or running around in circles shouting, "We did it." That's just not how I'm wired. You see, the thrill for me is in the chase, finding the deal, negotiating the price, getting it funded, designing every last inch with the architect. And yes, sparring with the city of Delray Beach, which by the way is where our next project is going to rise. For me and the rest of my team, this is our drug of choice, crack property. We're hooked. It's what gets us up in the morning and what puts us to bed either with a headache or a grin. We can't help ourselves, and worse, I feel compelled to share it, or share the whole thing really with you. If any of you are thinking about taking on a project like this, by the way, I hope these videos have given you a nudge, some knowledge, maybe even a laugh or two. We're always here if you need advice. It's genuinely our pleasure. All you've got to do is email or text. So for now, we're heading off on a little hiatus. I'm not sure how long we'll be away, but it won't be too long, I promise. We'll see you back here on CITV before you know it. Until then, God bless, and I'll see you all soon.